Mr. John Walsh, good morning.
Good morning.
How you
John.
doing today?
How are you guys doing? I'm
Good.
doing great.
Great.
Yeah, man.
I'm a huge fan of the show. I watch Cops right into America's Most Wanted every Saturday night.
Well, I appreciate that. That's how we catch these creeps.
Yeah. Well, once we catch them, too, John, why is it that it's so hard to get these guys in jail and to give them an adequate sentence? I am appalled at how often these guys get a light sentence. I mean, these child molesters, murderers running rampant out there, it's just a real war to put them away for. I think they should be put away forever because I don't think they can be rehabbed. I don't.
They can't be rehabbed. I mean, we should study them. I think it's a genetic defect, but we should study them, and we should keep them away from children longer. And if we can't, if they get out, we should, monitor them, have the ankle bracelets, let people know where they are. I mean, right here in Florida, where I am today, is the ongoing trial of the John Cooey, the creep that's accused of killing little Jessica Lunsford.
Yes.
This guy had a rap sheet 5 miles long. He was arrested 22 times. He was a sex offender in parole violation. His butt should have been taken off the street the minute he violated his parole and probation, and Jessica Lunsford would be alive. So Mark Lunsford, I talked to him 3 days ago. He says, John, the rest of my life it's going to haunt me. The one question, what the hell was this guy doing out there to kill my beautiful daughter?
I don't even know
What a
how
tragedy.
I just give him all the credit in the world that he's even able to stand and even talk to anybody without just collapsing. Just the thought of his daughter dying, suffocating like that, being buried alive with her little toy. I mean, it's
mind-boggling. He's so. I mean, he's such a wonderful guy. He's a truck driver.
Yeah.
And he's going around trying to change the laws. I take him around with me sometimes. He's a beautiful person, but he begs this question all the time. He said, John, why don't these legislators that are paid and elected to change these laws do it? And he said, and why are these guys out on the street? Two simple questions from a simple man.
Absolutely.
It's not like they have a lobby either. It's not like there are people lobbying for them. I mean, they don't have a big... usually it takes money to get good sentencing guidelines.
We got the Adam Walsh Child Protection Bill passed last July 27th, which was wonderful. A bill named after our son that would create a sex offender registry nationwide, mandatory collection of DNA of every convicted sex offender, ankle bracelets for the worst level ones, and it still hasn't been implicated. They still haven't figured out a way to let the prosecutors, the local cops and sheriffs know about the bill. It's just mind-boggling. The marshals have saddled up and said, John, we're going out and arresting these sex offenders in violation, and the U.S. attorneys don't even know how to prosecute them. So it's a process. I mean, we're going back before Congress in about 2 weeks and say the bill got passed last July. There's no money. You haven't done any education of the criminal justice system. It took 3 years to get the bill passed. Let's saddle up and get this done.
Well, it's like Jessica's Law. I mean, what a war to get that thing put in place. And
it's still only in place in about 10 states. So
yeah.
I still say it. I mean, it's mind-boggling for me that we can spend $44 billion to build the space station and fix the Hubble telescope, and we can't track sex offenders.
But we care so much about the kids. I mean, that's all you hear about is the children, the children, the children. That's all anybody ever says, and yet this stuff just goes on and on and on forever to pass these laws. And in the case of Jessica's Law, you're right, that thing should have been adopted by all the states immediately.
Every state should have Jessica's Law. Then they could be in compliance with the Adam Walsh federal law. And, there's so much lip service to it. I've been doing this for 25 years, and it's always the photo op. It's always the, stand next to me, and we'll get this done, and we'll get that done. And, it shouldn't be so hard.
And, look at all the predators on Dateline, too. I mean, Drew and I watch this show. Well, look at these guys. As many as you want to catch, you can catch. I mean, just throw the fishing line out there. Go to a chat room. You just keep pulling them in.
Absolutely. And their intention, without a doubt, is to come and have sex with somebody's 12-year-old or 13-year-old daughter or to hurt that child. I mean, as a society, we got to wake up. I did a segment years ago about how they treat pedophiles in Sweden. Now, this is a sophisticated country. borderline socialist country, high standard of living, high standard of education. They physically castrate a second-time offender. Mm-hmm. And people are mind-boggled by this. You know
I like it.
Do you know what their answer was?
What?
If a guy crosses the line and rapes a woman in Sweden, or he kidnaps a child and molests a child, twice we give him that chance. We castrate him to take away his ability to sexually penetrate and some of his drive, because he no longer has testosterone, because our Swedish women and our Swedish children are more important than the rights of the pedophile. I love that attitude.
It's really simple, isn't it? I mean, why sit around and wait and find out how long it's going to take these guys for the alarm bells to go off again and for them to do something stupid, because it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, they're going to do it. I mean, in the case of Dateline, we see that too. They round those guys up. And then remember the guy with the McDonald's at McDonald's the next day? Next day, right back out there.
Yeah, compulsive, and I often say it, right in the middle of writing Adam's bill, we're working with Congressman Mark Foley. One of the components of the bill is that it becomes a federal law, it becomes a federal crime to solicit minors over the Internet. And while he's helped writing this bill, he's text messaging 16-year-old pages. That, to me, is a compulsion that's not curable.
And John,
absolutely.
And he just resigns, and it goes away, and he'll never be in any trouble. Isn't that just sick, though, that guy could resign, and all of a sudden they can't do anything to him?
No, I mean it just should be the bellwether example for people that these people, their compulsion is so strong that you can try to figure it out and spend the rest of my life trying to figure out how somebody could kidnap my 6-year-old son and murder him. I've given up trying to figure them out. I've come to the conclusion, until we figure out how to change them genetically, we have to do two things: hunt them down, identify them, and make sure they don't get it, children.
Well, America's Most Wanted does such a great job of that. How many captures, John?
917.
Wow.
Well, is that just television at its absolute best? And Dateline, too, I'm sure you give kudos to those guys.
What they're doing, yep. It's the public, though. It's guys like you guys. It's people like you that watch the show. There's no magic formula. It's average citizens who are not vigilantes, who are sick of crime, who have the guts to pick up the phone and say, I know who that scumbag is, and they make a difference. It's really a great testimonial to the good side of the American public.
And the show is so powerful, too. These scumbags are watching the show, too, because they quite frequently, when you catch them, you find that you almost caught them 2 or 3 times before.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the most watched show in prison, and they're all in there looking to make a deal, but we've caught 35 guys in prison. I mean, in America, you can give an alias, get a convicted, booked, fingerprinted, sentenced to a year or 6 months, and, again, we can build a space station, but we can't figure out how a guy can give an alias and when he's somebody else. But we've caught 35 guys that were already in prison because of the prison guards or other prisoners. That's what amazes me, because prisoners in prison hate pedophiles. We've had guys call, borrow a quarter from a guard, get on a payphone and say, let me tell you where this guy is. He's in the cell next to me.
Wow.
That's great. Well, John, I know you've got an agenda, and you got to move on and get the message to other people, too. You want to talk about teen dating and some of the violence that's going on, and I saw the case that you specifically referred to, these 2 teenagers. The girl was getting physically abused by this guy, and I think she had made that known to someone, hadn't she?
Yeah, she was giving off all the warning signals. I had no idea of the national statistics, but it's 1 in 4 teens are physically or emotionally abused by someone they're dating. And it's mostly guys. It's not hard to figure that out. But the way they stalk the girls with a cell phone, wanting to know where they are, slap them around, beat them. And teenagers, this is their first dating experience. They don't know what to do. So we're trying to create some awareness. This guy in Texas stabbed his 15-year-old girlfriend right in the high school hall. But this is all over the country, and we're just trying to create some awareness and tell predominantly young girls, no matter how much you like this guy or this is your first dating experience, tell somebody. Tell mom, dad, tell a teacher, tell somebody you trust, and don't let somebody really badger you until it's too late.
Yeah, and one of the biggest examples, Natalie Holloway, of course, with that tragedy. Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh, that family, those 3 scumbag boys.
Oh, I know it.
They know exactly. It's everybody thinks, you watch TV, the bad guy's caught, he gets before a judge and a jury, and they prosecute him, he goes away forever. It's not like you see on TV. The whole criminal justice system is a nightmare. Mark Lunsford is going to be going through hell this week. I've talked to him twice. Wait till they come up for that segment where they go over and over and over the autopsy.
Oh, boy.
And John Cooey sitting in that courtroom, the low-life scumbag that he is, he's loving every minute of it. It's mind-boggling. I believe you're innocent until proven guilty. I believe you get your justice, your day in court. But he'll get convicted, and he'll be on Florida death row, and myself and all the good citizens, including every victim in Florida, will be paying $18 million to see him get executed.
It takes, 14, 15 years typically?
Easily. Now it's almost up to 20. And, in other countries, even countries more sophisticated than we are, they don't allow this tedious process. And the only people who make money off this process are the defense attorneys. And they bill the state. Ted Bundy's lawyers kept him alive for years till he was finally executed. They billed the state of Florida taxpayers a $14 million bill. I asked them, I said, if you're so opposed to the death penalty, why don't you do the case pro bono? They said, we have a lot of Xeroxing costs, not $14 million worth.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Why would the taxpayers spend that kind of money defending anyone?
You could build a whole bunch of homes for abused and molested kids, I'm telling you.
America's Most Wanted tackles the silent epidemic of teen dating violence, and that's tomorrow night, 9 o'clock on Fox. And, John, I know you got a busy schedule, but we sure appreciate you taking time for us.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on all your successes that you've had, and keep on wailing.
Nope, I believe you got to fight back. So thanks for having me.
You bet. Thousands just around the corner.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. John Walsh. He's so cool.
It is a guy, there's one guy that really has made a difference, you know what I mean, that's devoted his whole life to it.
Well, he went through the same thing
attitude
that Lunsford went through.
I know. You imagine having your kid decapitated.
Yeah,
imagine
they found his headless torso on a beach in Florida, wasn't it?
Yeah, in a canal, and found the head. Never did find the body.
Oh, they found the head.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was the other way around.
Isn't that awful?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, America's Most Wanted tomorrow night at 9. It's a great show, I have to say. We've talked to John about this, and he's very open about it. They have really worked hard on the production value of that show to make it a watchable, to make it an interesting show. It's not just a crime blotter. The reenactments are they're very intriguing to watch, and they're very Hollywood. They spend a lot of money on they use real actors and actresses, people that look like the people that they're looking for. And in fact, there's a few actors who've gotten their start doing reenactments on America's Most Wanted, believe it or not.
Big Pussy from Sopranos, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was. Yeah, well, they need guys like that.
Yeah.
And they've done that because they know the more people that watch that show, the more they make it an entertainment experience, not just an effort to get criminals, but something that's worth watching, even if you don't bump into one of these people. That it's going to help the show, and it's going to help the country, and it's going to help these local areas that are looking for people. But anyway, again, tomorrow night, America's Most Wanted. If you've never seen the show, it's been on a long time. I know a lot of people, because it's on Fox, maybe they didn't see it when it first came around, and you feel like these shows, as they move into their 5th year, 10th year, if you never got into it, that maybe it's just not for you. But I swear, I really think it's a great show, and I think it's gotten better over the years too. So give it a try if you've never seen it before, because it's really doing a lot of good. And at the same time, they do try to make it entertaining for you.